standard. I would also go for Aura PH here.
Yep.
Just because under stellar decision making
Beautiful.
on the game, right?
And that's when they are behind on the draft.
Yeah,
What now
but
that
now,
they're equal?
yeah. And again, you'd have to account for JP on the Ling. I mean, he did struggle earlier, but that is not just that. It's not just the raw talent. It's not just the skill set that makes Aura PH shine. Game 1 is a testament that they have their decision making cut
That's
out for
right.
them.
And we are going to head into this second game with Blacklist looking like they are going to have a pretty scary invade to deal with here. Aura could go for this blue if they wanted to, or this purple if they wanted to, but
Members of Blacklist already converging. Even.
yeah, we have Greed already. Oh, there you go, pushing up a lot of damage output.
It's just dishing out damage onto
Normal.
normal ones onto full clip.
Here
Doesn't
we go.
matter. No need to go for the pushback. No need to go for the setup. Let's see here. Eson gets focused on. Down in the middle will be the first blood. Greed falls so low, but the flicker out burns onto Eson. Greed is already gone. Let's see what will be the exchange on that part. Dexter here will have to walk away, and I think that should be it. 1-0 in members of Blacklist.
Okay, so that's a great defense, and I had a hard time keeping track of who had the buff there, but I think JP might have. No, KLVJ got it.
KLVJ, alright.
Oh, wow.
So, it's a win for Aura PH.
That's a win,
That's
I
a win
think.
for Aura PH, yeah.
Despite the gold advantage and the kill advantage, I
Buff
think,
is more valuable than the kill.
yeah, over time, the buff just keeps adding on value, so I think whoever gets the buff usually would win, as long as it's not like a 3-0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, one def is fine.
They're going to collapse fully onto Greed. That's the support. Nice follow-up there by Dexter. That could be it. Down onto Edward. No ult onto KLVJ. They're still fighting for the crab coin here.
Yep,
So one big,
yeah, it's a pretty good win.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good.
yeah, we're not reacting so much, guys, because it's a support that they are taking, and
I know.
and they lost the buff.
That's not that big impact.
Yeah, it's
right?
not of a big impact. And here, you get a carry.
That's big.
Yeah,
that's
big.
one's big.
That one's big.
Right.
But it's full clip will also get one kill, get one assist, 100% of the kill participation.
Very interesting because I feel like Full Clip just has that. He's still behind. Even though all this is happening, he's still a little bit behind on the economy, but that's not going to be such a big problem because he does have Eson close by. And if JP wants to go for a fight, he can take it. But of course, they will not do such things. Right now, what I'm looking forward to is how the next objective will be going for. How are they going to set this up? How are they going to go approach this turtle? Do they take it right away? And as long as they can zone properly, I don't think Aura will have a problem taking this turtle.
Yeah. 2-1 for our running game, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, poised to actually take the turtle would be the members of Aura PH. Black Dragon form is burned. Free turtle.
Free turtle,
Yeah.
for sure. I'm actually curious. That was just burned to stay alive, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't any big reason to do that.
Things are looking well here for Aura PH. That game 1 might have taken a toll against Blacklist.
Mentally.
It's possible, yeah.
Yeah,
Mentally.
I think so. I think they're losing a little bit of their confidence going into this game too.
Because
And
look at that. In first look, the one who's proactive here is Aura PH.
absolutely, there's like everything that Blacklist is doing is just to not die at this point. They don't want to go for fights. And maybe this is a good one because they're under tower and
Good
they
tag.
get it.
Yeah, it's a good tag. Under Kiluwash. Onto the side there goes JP. He is characterized to be a Ling that's very willing to die. But they got no minion wave. He gets tagged there by that star power lockdown. But of course, back up by his allies there.
I didn't see if the link fell. Oh, gosh.
No. His life is quite high.
Yeah, it's quite high. That's fine. I was hoping to see more action there for Aura PH. I don't know why they kind of got scared.
Yeah.
I think they were waiting for the rest of their members to arrive at the scene, which might have been a little too late.
Yeah.
So now we are seeing that Blacklist is going to be a little more confident, but losing that tower might be a big difference. Star Power Lockdown chases up on the Ling. Will he fall though?
Almost.
Almost. Almost does. So
it was really close, yeah.
very, very close.
You can actually see how far a Ling can run away. Even with the star power
exactly.
That was very, very far. That was already past the second turret inner for the bottom lane. But yeah, Blacklist International, I think that was a good scrimmage down for the bottom lane. That works in favor. And yeah, compared to the Aura, who's trying to push down this turret down for the bot, it was Blacklist taking the advantage as they capitalize on the top. They are giving Aura PH a taste of their own medicine in terms of side lane push. Now for the bottom lane, you get now for the purple buff that forces out the Blade of Tempest against JP here.
Eson!
Ladies and gentlemen, Eson down in the middle. Black Dragon form comes in from Aqua. JP already gone, but of course the answer is also against Eson, who are done in by the members of Aura. Aqua again, no Black Dragon form anymore. Tries for the chase down. That is Kiluwash, delivers the gate into his face. There is gonna be the last Insanity as well. For full clip, does not protect this outer mid lane turret.
Yeah, so far so good here for Blacklist International. They're pushing towers top and mid, and now they also have free access to that turtle. I don't think there's anything else they can ask for that one. And that's because they pushed JP to pull back.
Yeah.
That big pushback into JP
Yes.
meant that Aura PH had to react slowly to everything.
This anti-lane composition might be paying dividends for Blacklist International. There's very little freedom for GP to
Yep.
quickly go down. Yes, he can phase out, but it seems like he can easily be tagged. He can easily be chased down the moment that he uses his Blade of Tempest. So right now, Blade of Tempest is really difficult to land and be utilized freely.
Yep, and they don't actually deal well with the dragon form anymore. I feel like the Aura PH squad is a little scared of that dragon form at this point. So where are they gonna find the ways to win this? What's gonna be the win condition
Well,
here for
they are
these
now
guys?
stalling. They are now stalling. Aura PH is very familiar on losing early game, and getting the comeback. That is a nice last insanity there by KLVJ. He stayed, he did it defensively, but stayed within the range just to make sure that members of Blacklist gets hurt from
Yep.
the AOE.
And that's absolutely no risk. There's no risk because of the immortality to there.
Wow.
Oh, look at that. Aqua.
Man, half health. Aqua chasing down JP. That's crowd control. He
My
will not
gosh.
stay onto the wall. And that's going to be a 4v1. Here comes the cavalry. Full clip goes in with fire of execution down for Kilu. Was counter an Inferno. Not going to be enough to sustain him. And this is probably the biggest win for the members of Blacklist. And Eson also followed up with a jump. Not going to be enough, as RP just given their distance away from Blacklist. This leaves
Shinbu.
them to take this inner mid lane turret.
I think we're gonna start to get correct on our predictions here. A
Yeah,
game
yeah, yeah.
of game of a day of free series.
Maybe game
All
1
day.
was a fluke. Could be a fluke,
It
right?
could look like it because this is exactly how Blacklist looked in that
In
last
that
game.
game number 1, yeah, yes.
For the early game, they were really winning a lot in the in this whole matchup. Like again, from minute 1 up to minute 10, minute 12, they won
Oh, yeah, no.
against yeah.
And this time, no
No side lanes.
Yeah, no star power lockdown as well
Yep.
for Dexter here. But RPH, they be careful in going in. They are going to wait out.
Yep.
They are going to wait out for a mistake here
I
against
don't know.
Blacklist International. I think RPH already realized that.
Although Blacklist International is now in better form compared to last game,
Yeah.
where they were hard pressed to get kills. Now it looks so easy for them to get kills in this
Yes,
game.
yes, yes.
And to get those kills means you push Aura PH back, and you get that advantage on the map. You get a lot of control.
Yes. Remember that in game number 1, Greed is really very threatening on the Natalia.
Natalia, right?
This is far from his performance on Natalia.
Nope. I don't think Greed's gonna do anything in this game in this series, in this specific game.
Yeah.
Rather. So far, 5K goal lead here for Blacklist International. 8.5 minutes in the game. They're looking like they are even the itemization looks like they just want to survive here. They are behind by almost 1 item each.
Okay, Greed showed himself. Everyone gets jumped in. And of course, that would be Kiluwa's left for dead here. But of course, there's also a very good answer coming in from JP. Lands a lot of AoE from the members here of Blacklist International. Backline, Aqua. Wash up whoever is surviving against Aura. That leaves a 1-for-1 on the trade. Make that a 2-for-1 as KLVJ will be destroyed here by Blacklist.
Well, at least they are trying to end this game quickly now. I feel like they just want it to end. And Greed cannot deal with the Yuzhong. For
Yeah.
some reason, this Yuzhong is just so good at dodging the skills of the Valier.
Maybe Greed is really good on assassin supports. That's what I think.
Oh, yeah,
And
good
probably
point.
it's not as effective compared to my Venus on backline supports, right?
Because mages need to they have that like stance. They need to get into that
The
poise
distance, yeah,
where
yeah.
they're casting their spells.
And
maybe
Greed loves going in. front.
really quickly, like
Yeah.
in the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
So maybe you're right. This might not be the playstyle that's fit for Greed.
More aggressive here. Eson casting his jump. Greed just staying there. He did show up. I'm not sure if he is in sights of Eson, but he has an idea of where Eson might be. There's another jump. He's baiting out. Nice block to actually cancel the initiate from Eson. But still, looking at Kiluwash, he gets countered heavily here by Edward. Kiluwash would have to walk away. Receives the star power lockdown. Now destroyed here from the swing. Dragon Tail of Aqua. That gives him the Brute Force Breastplate.
Yep, and now they are in the position to take this Lord very early into the game, 10 minutes in.
This is a Blacklist game already. Unless...
Unless like one major,
Yeah.
actually not just one, 3 major mistakes happen for Blacklist.
It's possible, yes, for Blacklist. Blacklist can now close this one out. It's a matter of can teams close out a game if ever they have the lead. And again, the danger here is you are facing the back-to-back champion team of MPL Philippines, which is Aura PH, a team who is very capable of... now I know what's magulang.
What?
Outsmart.
Oh, there you
Outsmarting
go.
you,
Thank you so much for that, Shin.
I just realized that
Very.
I think the more appropriate for magulang is outsmarting you. Really.
Yep,
They're really
absolutely.
good at outsmarting their opponents.
And that's just going to be their win condition here because I don't see anything else. I don't see them walking outside the base, although I like that JP was invading the blue buff still. I don't know. Stealing the blue buff away from, or purple buff rather, away from Blacklist. That doesn't really account for much. They have a Lord pushing on the bottom, big minions on top and mid. How do they flip this around? Because right now, if you make a bad move outside the base, we got some pretty big death timers here, Shinbu.
Yeah.
Could be really bad for Aura.
11-4, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the first official siege done in by the members of Blacklist International.
Yep. How sturdy will the towers be? The Black Dragon form is flying bottom lane. We got that S unlocking 2 people down with no follow-up whatsoever.
Yep, and they got JP. That would be it. Surely an inhibitor turret will be collapsing here against the base of Aura PH. Reflection goes in. He went for the fatal links. Was able to get an attack down onto Edward. KLVJ commits with a flicker in after the last insanity. Down under the base, you get KLVJ return, and at least they were able to defend it. KLVJ with a very nice play after following up with Raflisha.
Yeah, but that's the bare minimum they can get. The follow-up here on Kiluwash is non-existent. He will go down at full clip, and Aqua is still alive. Alongside Eson, he's not even popping his immortality
No, that's
yet.
going to be a very big problem for them. 13-5 for this running game. JP would be alive. That would at least delay some things. The lead here by Blacklist International is relatively early because that is going to be the Lord that is not in Luminous form when they did that push. So right now, the next Lord will be stalled out by Blacklist International after 95 seconds. And that would be it for one inhibitor, for one door here against Aura.
That's right. And again, not losing an inhibitor turret for Aura PH is actually pretty big.
Yeah.
It just stops and slows down the push of Blacklist, and they're going to have to do another siege if they want to try, and that's probably going to happen around the Lord area, around the time that Lord will spawn. And that's a good bait. They can try to bait out Aura PH to walk on outside the base and try to take a risk. Because right now, the defense of Aura PH is actually pretty good, despite being behind by 9,000 gold.
Yes, without doubt. Without doubt, the defense here of Aura PH is good. It's just, textbook lead here by Blacklist International. Again, let's try to spot out because the only way that Aura PH can come back from this game is find that very small light of opportunity.
Yep. Very small.
Against Blacklist International.
Again,
to commit a
become
mistake.
error-free. So nothing, Aura PH cannot afford to make any big mistakes anymore. Maybe Blacklist, they can afford to make 1, maybe 2. But so far, it's looking like Aura PH is just going to use the KLVJ wave clear. They're just going to keep spam and greed on this Valier, and he's going to be the target here.
Yeah, it's going to be the target. That was a good catch there by Eson. Nobody did back up for Greed quickly because they're being careful on not receiving that flicker ult on the Kufra. Everyone's just doing the chest position here.
To me, that's a bad sign. I feel like Essence keeps going into the enemy without any backup. That's the 3rd time now that he went into 4 people without anyone nearby. And that might become a problem later on. So I hope they don't keep doing that, because that's going to be big.
Yeah, it is. It might be an opportunity for Aura PH to capitalize, but What I want to mention here is maybe Blacklist is no, not maybe. They're maintaining the lanes. They're maintaining pressure on the lanes because they're already setting up for the Lord. Lord is now in luminous form, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. A quick peek onto Edward. JP wants to go for the dive. Blade of Tempest is not there to dish out big damage against the members of Blacklist International. That is gonna be the game, ladies and gents.
Yeah,
As
that's
they
it.
will collapse onto the inhibitor turret. Minion waves are pushing in down for the mid and down for the bot. The bottom lane inhibitor destroyed, and also the mid lane one. No, actually, the Cho shifted up top. Maybe they just include this mid lane as a bonus, but the death timers are quite long. Will they focus now onto this main base? Just KLVJ still alive. Star Power Lockdown is still available to hand it on to Kluas. KLVJ doing what he can to actually defend the base. Minion wave. There is still one artillery minion remaining, and that's it. Pushes this series, pushing this series 1-1. The victory goes to Blacklist International.